Goals on Sunday.
Hello and welcome to Goals on Sunday. This morning we have a jam-packed show in store for you. 10 games were played across the Premier League yesterday. We're going to start the action today at Highbury as an Arsenal side who have not had the best of starts to the Premier League entertain struggling Sheffield Wednesday. Welcome to Highbury. It's a clash today that both teams will be looking to try and kickstart their season. Really poor start from Arsenal so far, just a 1 win from 4 games. Sheffield Wednesday, on the other hand, just a 1 point so far. George Graham keeps faith with the side to beat Oldham 3-2 on Wednesday night. Kevin Campbell and Ian Wright, both goal scorers, lead the line. But for Sheffield Wednesday, well, they still have injury concerns over Chris Waddle. He only makes the bench. David Hurst leads the line. Chris Barrett-Williams and Danny Wilson will look to get forward, as will Graham Hyde. And Wednesday, who really do need to start picking up points now. Going to be a very stern test today. Arsenal, as we said, have not been in great form. Winterburn plays it forward, looking for Campbell. Takes it down well. Got Merson with him. Here is Paul Merson. Carrying up the byline. Gets across in, looking for Ian Wright, and he's put that just wide. What a start that would have been for Arsenal. Superb play from Paul Merson. Wright gets his head to it, unmarked. Just couldn't direct it on goal. David Hillier plays it up towards Campbell. Pearson wins that one. It's only gone as far as Paul Merson. Plays it tonight to Winterburn. He has some space here, Winterburn. Can get across in. He can. Campbell off the crossbar and away by Sheffield Wednesday. Well, that's a let off. Wednesday standing off Arsenal here. The ball's come back into Campbell in the area. It's fallen in right. And Paul Warhurst just gets his toe in there. Take it away for Sheffield Wednesday. David Hurst now looking to build something for Wednesday. He's got Danny Wilson in support. Wilson, if he can get across in here, there's bodies over for Wednesday. But that's too easy, too close to David Seaman. Nigel Winterburn plays it up. Here's Paul Merson now. Merson plays it inside to Hillier. Back to Merson. Merson goes for the cross. Campbell! That's not going to trouble Chris Woods. One kick out by Woods looking for Hurst. Adams is there, but Graham Hyde can pick it up for Wednesday. As well here, Chris Barrett-Williams. Bill King. King plays the ball in, and David Hurst, first time, what a save that is! Super save from David Seaman, but where was the marking for Arsenal? Here's Campbell. In right now. Looking to try and build something. A through ball is being played through, and here's Kevin Campbell racing through. He's in the area, gets a shot in. Super save by Chris Woods, pushes it away, and short lift can clear it for Sheffield Wednesday. Well, they're living on tender hooks here Wednesday, but it's David Hurst trying to build something. Tony Adams goes in there, and that's a Wednesday free kick. Too overzealous in the tackle there, Adams. Roland Nielsen. To Graham Hyde on the edge of the box. Hyde gets a shot in, deflected, and it's a corner for Wednesday. Roland Nielsen will take it. Ball crossed in, looking for Barrett-Williams. It's fallen to Graham Hyde there, I think it is. That was a great challenge. It's not cleared fully away though. Here's Worthington. Danny Wilson. Graham Hyde, still has it. Hyde has a shot, post, the cross, Seaman and Hurst must be 1-0 Sheffield Wednesday. Well, again, Arsenal's defensive frailties on show there for everyone to see. And David Hurst, the first to react. On Wednesday, have a surprise lead here at Highbury. And the Wednesday fans up in the corner loving this. You see there Graham Hyde's shot spilled through off the post, off the back of David Seaman. David Horse was forced to just prod it home. Where was the mark? And so static from Arsenal. That's David Horse, second of the season. 56 minutes in here. Sheffield Wednesday lead 1-0 at Highbury. Cole plays it forward looking for Campbell. Campbell wins that. Here's Ian Wright. He plays it back to Hillier. Hillier plays it into the box looking for Ian Wright. Can get on the end of this. Super save. Chris Woods not gone out for a corner. That was much better from Arsenal. Ian Wright just getting free in the box. Brilliant save from Chris Woods. Ray Parlour. John Jensen plays the ball in looking for Campbell. Campbell wins the knockdown there. Ian Wright with a snap shot. And that's easy for Chris Woods there. Throws it out. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, Arsenal in trouble here. And this poor start to the season could get a lot worse if they don't turn this around in the second half. John Jensen has done well under pressure from Graham Hyde to find Parlour. Parlour's played it up to Ian Wright here. Wright turns with the ball. Back to Jensen. Jensen on to Flats. Flats loses out there to Warhorse, but Flats gets the ball back here. He's found Ian Wright. It's in! And no mistake this time from Ian Wright to draw Arsenal level. And how timely was that equaliser? And that's the former Palace man's second goal of the season. Can Arsenal push on now? Get this lead. The Flats. This possession Warhorse. Ian Wright. One touch to steady himself. Fired it past Chris Woods. Too much space. Super shot. Woods had no chance with that one. Here's Merson. There's a crossfield pass looking for Ray Parlour. Bart Williams can intercept here for Wednesday. David Horse loses out to Tony Adams there. Good defending. Winterbourne plays it forward looking for Campbell. Mark Flats. Jensen. Ball looking for Campbell again. Campbell's won this. Down to Ian Wright. Back to Campbell. 2-1. Lovely play from Arsenal. And they have the lead now. And it looks a lot better now than it did just over 10 minutes ago. Some super interplay between the Arsenal front two. Arsenal have their lead. Campbell so strong to win it in the air in front of the defender. Gets the return pass. Bang. No mistake from Campbell. Graham Hyde playing it up towards David Horse. So win that. And Chris Waddle has come onto it. Waddle found some nice feet there. Waddle on as a second half substitute. Still plagued by these injuries. Cross comes in, but that's easy for Seaman. Chris Waddle, who some think has been rushed back too quick. All Warhorse. Chris Waddle, he's in the area. Waddle, turns, Adam goes in, penalty! The referee was never in doubt. Adam straight over to appeal it. Referee surrounded by the Arsenal players. He's waving them away. See now, yeah, clearly catches Chris Waddle. That's David Horst against Seaman to draw Wednesday level. 2-2. So calm under pressure from David Horst. Sends Seaman the wrong way. Super penalty. And Wednesday are level with only a few minutes remaining. And Wednesday delighted with this. Seaman trying to G up his teammates. Well, they threatened to let the lead slip on Wednesday night, and they've done it now though. Great penalty, so calm. Played forward, looking for Campbell. Stay defence, deal with that. Michael Worthington plays it up towards David Hurst. Hurst on a hat-trick now. Steve Bowl. Head forward, looking for Campbell. Ball is ricocheted here and Ian Wright might have a chance here. Wright has a shot. Oh, it's come off the post and cleared away. How unlucky for Ian Wright there. Wright can't believe his luck. On Wednesday, survived. And the ball might fall here. Here's Chris Waddle. Tony Adams is there with a vital tackle. Kevin Campbell wins that, but Roland Nielsen can pick this up. Like a short lift. Plays it forward looking for Hurst. That should be Adams, and it is. Bart Williams looking to pick up the loose ball, but Steve Bold is there. Arsenal can retain possession. And there is the final whistle. Well, cheers ring out around Highbury. Arsenal have let one slip here. Still just a 1 win of 5 games. On Wednesday, celebrating this like a victory. This could be very important come the end of the season. Hello and welcome to the City Ground, to the post-Teddy Sheringham era for Nottingham Forest. And just how that loss of the attacking presence of Teddy Sheringham will be for Forest, we'll just have to wait and see. They take on Manchester United today. Take a look at the sides and you see Gary Bannister has been brought into the side up front with Nigel Clough. Ian Wown will play just behind them. For Manchester United, a 1-1 draw at the Dell on Monday night. Alex Ferguson sticks with the same side. 1-3 of Mark Hughes, Brian McLaren, Dion Dublin. Ryan Giggs will look to provide the danger and the support just behind the front three. It is Forest to get us underway here. All the talk has been about this Teddy Sheringham transfer. Record 3.15 million fee to Tottenham. An ongoing saga through most of the summer. The deal has finally been completed, but how will this affect them? Gary Pallister straight away is given a corner here to Forest. Nigel Clough will look to swing this one in. And looking for Keane. That's missed everybody. Stuart Pearce can pick it up on the far side here. Pearce crosses the ball in, but cleared by Steve Bruce. Mark Hughes puts it out for a throw in. Stuart Pearce throws it in to Keane. One still has it there. Can he get a cross in? He can. And Ian Wown gets on the end. They've scored! Forest lead! Oh, what a start this is for Forest. And what about that for a celebration? Well, there was plenty of doom and gloom before the game over the loss of Teddy Sheringham, but it's Teddy who at the moment. A great walk down the side by Roy Keane. He's able to float the ball over. Ian Wown unmarked. Head straight past Peter Schmeichel. Being given too much room for the cross. Wown just needed to get good contact with it, and he did. So 5 minutes in and Forest lead. How will Manchester United respond? Bruce plays along looking for McClare. Ryan Giggs will pick this up. Plays it out to Dennis Irwin. Irwin on to Dublin. Dublin crosses it in. McLaren! That's just gone past the post. Oh, that was almost an instant response from Manchester United. Nice play out in the wing. Dublin, low cross in. McClare stooping down, but he just couldn't get it around the post. Berkeley kick out towards Bannister. He's batting heads it on, but only as far as Dennis Irwin. Plays it up to Dublin. Plays it into Ferguson. Here's Giggs. Giggs onto McClare. Good move here from Manchester United. Giggs again. Gonna hold off the defender. He still has it. Ryan Giggs goes for a shot. And it's pushed wide by Crossley. Oh, that was lovely play from Manchester United. Shot had plenty of power in it from Giggs. The keeper done well to turn it away. Giggs swings the corner in. McClare! Well, who was picking him up there? It was a free header. Just couldn't get it on target though. There one. For McClare. There flicks it on to Giggs. He has Hughes to the left of him. Here is Mark Hughes. Hughes plays it through and Giggs has it here in the edge of the box and Ian Wong has gone in and that's a free kick. Oh, this is a dangerous position for Manchester United now. Lovely play. Giggs just going past Wong. Wong took him out there. And Erwin and Giggs are over this and it is Giggs and it's saved by Crossley. Here's Ferguson now. It's starting to pile on pressure onto Forrest. Dublin to the outside of him. Here is Dublin crossing it in, looking for Giggs. Plays it back across goal. Roy Keane cleared the danger. A bit of a let off for Forrest, but Ince is in there to win it back. And here's Brian McClare now with a chance to shoot, and it's charged down. Good defending. Not cleared away yet. Ince across the back in, and it's just ahead of Ryan Giggs, and it's come out on his near side for a throw in. He plays it up towards Bannister. Brian Laws plays it in looking for Clough. Bruce wins that. Snapshot by Wone and Schmeichel has to pick it up at the second attempt. A bit better from Forrest though. They've been under the cosh at the moment. And here they come again now. Here is Bannister. Steve Bruce has gone in a bit late there. And the referee has given a free kick to Nottingham Forest. Bruce came right across them there. Didn't agree with the decision, but it's fair from the referee. Pierce over this, going to play it in. We'll come back here to Gemmell. Gemmell plays it inside and Ian Wone into the box. Wone saved by Schmeichel. Oh, I feel he should have done better with that, Wone. A bit of a weak effort in the end. Manchester United have a throw on the near side here. Mark Hughes will take it. Throws it into Paul Ince. Gemmell with him. Here's Hughes running onto it now. Mark Hughes has some space for a cross. Looking for McClare and that's just over the bar. A nice sweeping move from Manchester United there. Good cross from Hughes. McClare's header was just too far over the bar. Crosby pumps his kick out towards Gary Bannister. Bannister gets the flick on and here's Wone. Got Clough ahead of him. And here's Clough in the box, shoots and saved by Schmeichel. Oh, he's disappointed with himself there, Clough. Under a bit of pressure. Book it quickly. Here's Brian Laws. Good Crosby. Wone now. United half. Here's Roy Keane. Stuart Pearce with him. Here is Stuart Pearce. Here's from the edge of the United box. There, one with him. Here's looking to try and make some room for a cross. He does get it in. Wone heads it back. And back to Gemmell. Gemmell shot. Saved by Schmeichel. And Bruce. He cleared away for a throw in. Oh, that was a super effort from Scott Gemmell. Bruce with the throw in. Indian Wone. Good tackle from Giggs there. United looking to break now. Here's McClare. Got Mark Hughes screaming for it ahead of him. Here is Mark Hughes. Hughes has a shot. It's charged down and that's easy for Crosby. Kettle plays it upfield looking for Clough. Bruce is in there. Here's Paul Ince. And Ferguson plays along looking for McClare. Wins that. Balls to Terry Wilson. Wilson sends it long looking for Clough. Bruce is there again. And there is the half-time whistle. Forest lead after that 5th minute in, Wone goal. There has been United putting on the pressure in the first half. It's Forest 2 lead. Here's Nigel Clough now, taking it into the Manchester United half. Got Bannister with him. Here is Crosby into the box, has a shot, and it's pushed away by Peter Schmeichel. It opened up for Crosby there. Fabulous save from Schmeichel in the end. Here's Clough to take it, looking for Gemmell. Headed away, and Dion Dublin can pick it up here for Manchester United. Here's McClare. Got Hughes out to the left of him. Here is Dion Dublin now. United charging forward. They have bodies in the box here. Dublin can get across in. Played it over to Paul Ince here. Ince is free, has a shot, and he scored. Equaliser for Manchester United. A fabulous breakaway goal. And a superb finish from Paul Ince to level the score. Well, they've been threatening all afternoon. On the balance of play, you have to say, they at least deserve this. A brilliant breakaway goal. Fabulous finish right into the top corner. Mark Crosby was getting nowhere near that one. So 5 minutes into the second half, and we're all level now. Plenty of time for both sides though. It won't. Roy Keane now. Plays it forward looking for Bannister, but he's overcooked that one. Giggs, going to McClare. There does well to shrug off the defender. Here's Dublin. Dublin is into the box here, Dion Dublin. Go back. Here's Dennis Irwin now. Irwin comes into the box himself, looking for some room. It's found to McClare. He turns and it's just blocked. It's come out here. Darren Ferguson. Crosby gets a toe in there. Clough chested down brilliantly, taking that down, but Steve Bruce is there. Well, Clough has won it back here. Keane sprays it out to Brian Laws. And he get across in, Laws on the edge of the box. Come out here to Gemmell. Gemmell on the edge of the box. He's got Ince with him. And back to Roy Keane. Keane has a shot right at Schmeichel. United trying to put a bit of form together now. That 2-0 home loss to Everton. Beating Ipswich 1-0. With that draw at the Dell on Monday night. Here's Dion Dublin. Plays it inside to Ryan Giggs. Deflected, and Crosby can get to that one. Ball is played up towards Clough. Heads that on and finds Gemmell. Ball is intercepted there. United can take it away, and here's McClare. Ferguson plays it forward to Dublin. Dublin with some space, has a shot, saved by Crosby. And Chettle can scramble it away. Bannister. Right in. And the return pass to Bannister. Might come to Clough here though, it does. And here's Gary Charles now into the box looking for the cross. Comes off Dennis Irwin. Charles still has it here. Plays it to Wone. Wone on to Gemmell. Gemmell has a shot. Pushed away by Schmeichel. There is the full-time whistle. A thoroughly entertaining game here at the City Ground. Forest, I'm sure, will be happy with this after their weekend. Manchester United might feel like this was points dropped though. Chelsea, who lost their fourth game of the season at home to Blackburn midweek, entertained Queen's Park Rangers, who were looking for their third win from 3 games. And it was Andy Sinton who fired the visitors into the lead in the 10th minute. A really quick and direct counter-attacking goal from Rangers, and Andy Sinton gets his first goal of the season. And that's how it finished at Stamford Bridge. 3 wins on the bounce for Queen's Park Rangers. 2 home losses on the bounce for Chelsea. Second place Rover travelled to Coventry City on Saturday. They got their noses in front early on. Alan Shearer was brought down in the box. Shearer stepped up, made no mistake. And then just before half time, Blackburn won a free kick. Shearer stepped up and doubled Rovers' lead with his second of the game. 2-0 to Blackburn is how it finished here. Alan Shearer, 5 goals already this season. Norwich City travelled to Selhurst Park yesterday, looking to get their campaign back up and running. Warwick Marys, who got their noses in front. Some nice build-up play here. And the full-back in Culverhouse eventually found Dave Phillips in the area. Phillips got a shot, Martin spilled it, Chris Sutton was there to prod it home. Into the second half, and it was striker Mark Bright who was dispossessed for Crystal Palace. Lovely 1-2 between Chris Sutton and Lee Power. Sutton finished it off in style. Sutton second of the game and third of the season. This victory for Norwich yesterday stopped a rot of 3 games with defeat. Everton were looking to get themselves back on the winning trail when they hosted Wimbledon yesterday. Everton, who tasted defeat for the first time midweek at home against Aston Villa. It was Barry Horn here who provided the cross. Peter Beardsley led him home for his third of the season. Everton made sure of the points 12 minutes from time with a superb individual effort from Peter Beardsley again. On the edge of the box, skips past 2 defenders, rifles his shot under Hans Sagers. Second goal of the game, fourth now of the season. 2-0 is how it finished at Goodison Park. Everton keep pace with the front runners, Wimbledon's first defeat of the season. This was a game where Oldham had bright spells for a majority of the game, but it was Manchester City who snuck it. 67th minute, Troy Simpson plays through David White. He made no mistake with the finish. Breaking Oldham hearts. Oldham, bottom of the table still tonight. Top of the table, Aston Villa went to Bramble Lane yesterday to take on a Sheffield United side with 2 points from their opening 4 games. The game was decided with this stunning free kick from Steve Staunton. Give Aston Villa 5 wins from 5 start to the season. Leaves Sheffield United with plenty to do. Leeds United met Liverpool for the second time in 3 weeks on Saturday afternoon at Ellen Road. It was Lee Chapman that opened the scoring at the second attempt for his first of the season. We saw some cracking free kicks over the weekend, and here's another one. Ronnie Whelan equalising for Liverpool with just 12 minutes to go. Deep into injury time, Liverpool failed to deal with a lead corner. Cantona charging down the clearance. Ball falling to David Rocastle, who volleyed in. The winner right at the death for Leeds. Second win in a row. Liverpool's first defeat of the season. Two-1 is how it finished at Ellen Road. Leeds 6 points from their last 2 games. So we take a check over the results from all the games yesterday. Arsenal's woes continue to the start of the season. 2-2 draw at home against Sheffield Wednesday. Good point for Wednesday though. And second defeat at home for Chelsea. Blackburn going really well again. Alan Shearer on fire. And Leeds beating Liverpool 2-1 at Ellen Road. Everton bouncing back with a victory. And Aston Villa, what a start to the season they're having. 5 wins from 5. We take a check now on the league. Bottom half, Oldham rooted to the bottom on goal difference. Ipswich, they play later today in our Super Sunday game against Spurs. Good point though for Sheffield Wednesday. The league table at the moment is not good reading if you're an Arsenal fan. And Norwich moving up the table now. Their second victory of the season. And the top half leads into the top half now. Queen's Park Rangers also in the top half. Everton keeping pace. Manchester City now as well. Their third win. Blackburn remains second and Villa top of the pile, 15 points, 5 wins from 5. So we'll just remind you of our Super Sunday game later today, 3 p.m. Ipswich Town versus Tottenham Hotspur. And then tomorrow night, Monday Night Football, Norwich City versus Nottingham Forest. Thanks for watching and we'll see you later today.
Goals on Sunday.